Welcome back to TV Tuesday, and we're doing it a little different today. I sent my friend Walter a Zoom link, and he misunderstood and showed up at my house, so I thought, well, let's pivot.
Yeah.
So Walter Stith is here with me today to talk about financial literacy, since April is Financial Literacy Month. Walter was a former NFL player for the Buffalo Bills, and he now works with Morgan Stanley, helping educate young athletes on what to do with their money. And look, we all need help with our money. So at the end of this video, we're going to put Walter's contact information. If you have any questions about your own personal financial literacy, no judgment. Walter is not judging you about what you've done or where you are in your financial path. He's just there to help you move forward. So if I were in an elevator and I had just found out that I had gotten an NFL draft and I'm 22 years old or younger, whatever it is, what would you tell someone young like that, Walter? Because these kids, they get all this money and they don't know what to do with it.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, Sarah. I really appreciate that. So today is NFL Draft Day. I don't think Sarah mentioned that, but there are several young men whose dream will come true. They'll get the opportunity to play football at the highest level in the National Football League. They don't know what team they're going to, what city they're going to, but one thing is for sure. If they get drafted, they're going to get paid. It's payday.
Wow.
Yeah. Show me the money.
Yes.
Right. So my advice to someone who's in that position is, first and foremost, have gratitude. Be thankful for this opportunity that you have, because when you're thankful, you have gratitude, you appreciate what's coming in, right? When you appreciate what's coming in, then you'll take time to make sure that you have a financial plan for the money that you're going to make.
Well, and I've heard it said, what you appreciate appreciates.
Exactly. Yes.
Well, I want you to tell us a little bit about what colleges are doing to prepare these young athletes for this possible, payday.
Absolutely. Yeah. So now, not only are athletes getting paid to go play professionally, they're also getting paid in college now with name, image, and likeness.
Crazy.
And so, written into many state laws, it is required that the universities provide financial literacy and education to the student athletes who are receiving this NIL money. And so I spend a lot of my days going across the country to the universities, talking to student athletes about financial literacy, about financial planning, about saving, about having a budget, about the introduction to investing in the markets, and really just having them to think long term, because being an athlete is a young man's or young woman's game, and you're not going to be an athlete for long. But your money that you make can last well beyond your playing days if you have a good plan in place.
Well, you got good. You had good parenting and good role modeling with your family.
Yes.
They were very intent on you getting an education, and you got your MBA or some.
I have my bachelor's in business administration.
And then didn't you study more? Didn't you do some more study?
I studied finance and commercial law at Western Michigan University.
That's right, is what I remember. And so the key is, don't give up your day job.
That's right.
Get your education, because as Walter says, you never know when that career will end.
Absolutely. Yeah, you have to think long term. Average career in the NFL is 3.5 years. Average career span of a working individual is 30 to 40 years. So if you're 20 years old and you're going to the NFL and you play for the average of 3.5 years and you're 23, you're very young, right? So you have a long lifespan to think about, and you need to be prudent with the money that you make and having a plan that lasts beyond your playing days.
Now, quick question, what amount is too small to invest with you?
Well, at Morgan Stanley, our platform welcomes all levels. A couple of years ago, Morgan Stanley purchased E-Trade, which is a self-directed investment platform. But my typical clients have, on average, about $7 to $15 million on up to $150 million in assets.
So your goal is to help them keep that money, so
Absolutely.
that if they stop playing ball or whatever, that when they turn 65, 70, they still have money in the bank and they're not burden on their kids.
Absolutely. The challenge is getting a 22-year-old to think about being 62 years old.
Yeah, I couldn't think that far myself.
You can't imagine.
No,
you got a long way to go before you get there.
Well, Walter, thanks so much for popping by my house, and we're going to, again, put his information at the end of the video, and please reach out to Walter if you have any questions about financial literacy. He's super approachable, and we really appreciate knowing him and having him as a friend.
Thank you so much, Sarah. I appreciate it. This was fun.
So bye for now.